This is a poem that I wrote this morning for those that have fallen as we come to remembrance, and it's simply called The Date. The date was set by men in suits, by generals wearing gleaming boots and braided caps who take salutes. The push, they thought, would rout the Hun, might even end up being fun. With pals in companies to cheer along, their thoughts might even turn to song. The plans were drawn in rooms afar, and toasted with brandy and a fine cigar. No real thought of that human life, with home and family and a faithful wife. Those men who simply fell in line and agreed their lives to suspend in time were men like you, with hopes and a dream, and plans for their futures as yet unseen. But the date had been set by those men in suits, and those generals wearing gleaming boots and braided hats who take salutes. The date approached and the orders sent. Down through the ranks the message went, from the elite to their sons and down to the ones who would blow the whistle when the allotted time comes. Ordinary men with no other choice than to accept the command of the officer's voice. At the whistle blast, go over the top, move swift and fast and never ever stop. With no other choice but to do as they're told. After all, they were Tommies, brave and bold. But they were also men, just like me and you. They had feelings and emotions, they laughed like we do. They weren't just numbers or pawns on a board, who could be moved and placed at the whim of a lord. They fell in great number in the midst of that hell, many by the bullet and some by the shell. The push they experienced was far from fun, and those pals fell together as they ran at the Hun. Remember then that the date had been set by the men in suits and the generals wearing gleaming boots and braided caps who take salutes. Those priceless lives who answered the call and ultimately went on to fall. They are the ones who deserve our cheer, them and the loved ones they held so dear.